Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Comic Con Artist, and I wanted to make a quick, hopefully it's quick, because I always say that, and it's never quick. I went on for an hour one time, a whole hour of video of me just talking about stupid shit. But anyway, ignore that. That's in the past. Anyway, I'm gonna make a quick channel update, pretty much talking about what's been going on recently, why I haven't been uploading anything, the normal stuff that people's been asking, why hasn't the live stream been going on, so on and so forth, and I don't even know how many people still give a shit, but I just want to talk about some stuff. First things first, why I ain't been uploading anything, and that's because it's not so much me being it's busy. It's like a bunch of different things. Basically, my internet's been off. It's hard out here for a pimp, and I had to cut the internet off for a little bit, and I ain't really been at the house too. I've been gone. A lot of you guys know that I started working at GameStop. That's not even going too well because apparently the store's been slow. They've been cutting back hours, so I ain't even been put on the schedule like that. So I'm looking for another job, stuff like that. I've been out, just looking and working and trying to figure out some stuff. So I haven't really had time to sit down and record, and I don't know. It's not that difficult to record stuff, but and once it's hard to find the time to sit down and not be bothered by people, and not have stuff going on at the time where I can sit down and record. But I want to because I've been reading a lot of stuff. I've been thinking about a lot of stuff. I've been doing a lot of stuff, and I want to get back to making videos because while I've been neglecting the comic channel and everybody's been sending me messages about stuff, when's the live stream happening? Is it happening this week? So forth and so forth, and so on and so forth. And I know a lot of people are like, yeah, what the fuck, man? Where the fuck live stream going? And the fuck we doing and stuff like that. Because I ain't really been too communicative, if that's a word. And that's just kind of how I am. I'm not really the most talkative or social person. So when stuff like this happen, I kind of leave people in the dark, which is stupid of me. So I'm sorry, but I wanted to make this video pretty much talking about that. Other than that, not having internet or anything has been hindering everything. I just been focusing mainly on my gaming stuff because I know some people wanted me to play Batman Arkham City. Hell, I wanted to play Batman Arkham City, and I just been focusing on that. I haven't really been doing much comic book stuff, and I've been trying to think, how can I come back strong? What can I do to make this month and a half, 2 months, pretty much a hiatus period where I haven't really been doing anything on the channel. What can I do to come back? And I've been trying to think about it. So I figured, first thing first, gotta explain to the people the fuck I've been doing. So that was my first thing I wanted to get off there. Next, I want to talk about what I plan on doing when I come back. What kind of videos I'll be making, so on and so forth. And not much have changed. I will still be doing the recommendation videos. I've been reading a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things I want to talk about. I was in in talks before about doing comic book reviews. The reviews will probably just be keeping up with the most recent comic books. What's coming out, the new DC Universe stuff, and Marvel stuff. I got to get back to Amazing Spider-Man. I haven't been reading that recently. I kind of fell out of it because of Spider Island. It was boring, kind of, and when it started picking up, I kind of stopped caring. So I got to start picking up some more Spider-Man stuff. The DC Universe stuff has been not DC Universe, but the recent DC, the new universe, whatever, New 52, whatever they're calling it. It's been really interesting, so I'm looking forward to reading some more of that and talking about that for you guys. That's the stuff I want to do. The comic book recommendations will be the same. Just talking about older comic books that I've read and enjoyed, different stuff. A lot of things I want to talk about. Recommending comic books and manga for people who like either or both, because I like both. I'm sure other people who like both. But that's just the shit that I want to do. Comic Chat Live. That's kind of a problem because, like I said earlier, I don't have internet, so I can't really do a live stream. So I'm trying to figure out where and when I'll be able to do that. My friend has internet, my other friend has internet, but it's kind of tough doing live streams down at their house because one, the internet's kind of slow, so I don't know how, because I pretty much handle everything by myself. I host the call in Skype and I do the live stream, so that kind of taxes the internet. And some people can attest that my last couple of streams, they've been cutting in and out because the internet connection has been kind of shitty. So you got to make sure that the internet connection is good and everything's working fine, so that the stream will not have these hiccups and be cutting off all the goddamn time. So the live stream will be back as soon as I can get it back, and I'll keep you guys updated. But until then, I plan on making a bitch ton of videos. So if you guys hate my voice, I am sorry, because you're gonna hate my ass, because I plan on making a bunch of videos in rapid succession, because I got a lot of shit I want to talk about. And I guess the last piece of information that I want to talk about is that I've been working since I've been pretty much doing ass nothing recently other than looking for a job and just doing odd shit. Uh, and just hanging out. I started working back on my comic book. For you guys who don't know, I've been writing, or I started writing a comic book a couple of months back when I was Comic Con artist and I was uploading comic books, which which is crazy because old habits die hard. I find myself reading comic books and sometimes just accidentally recording them and realizing that I don't do that no more. It's funny to see me still stuck in my ways, but whatever. A couple of months ago, I was propositioned by one of my subscribers and a good friend. He cool people. Peace. To write a comic book, and I was like, I'm not no writer. I don't know how good of a comic book I can write, but I'm bored and it'll be fun. So I tried it, and I wrote one issue, and I had some people read it. I had my friend Corell read it. I had Peace read it, and some other guys that I was working with at the time read it, and they liked it. They gave me good feedback and stuff like that. So needless to say, I was pretty happy. And I was working and trying to find an artist at the time because, like I said before, I don't have any talent as an artist, so I can't draw the comic book obviously. Unless you guys want to see my comic book is stick figures, then I can do that no problem. But to get a real artist and make it good quality work, I need to find a good artist to work with, and I have yet been able to really find one that I can work with. And that kind of discouraged me from writing anymore because I was like, it's not going to come into being pretty much. It won't be a comic book. It'll just be a script, and it'll just be sitting there. What will I do with it? And so I left it alone for a couple of months. And I just had the first issue, and I realized that I'm not really doing shit. And even if it doesn't become a comic book, or even if it, I don't do nothing with it, it'll be good practice, just writing stuff like that. And it's also fun getting the story that's in my head out into a physical piece of work, pretty much as a script that I can read, let other people read. And it's fun looking back at it because I ain't looked at the first script in like 2-3 months, and since I worked on it, and I surprised myself with some of the shit I was writing. Not to be talking too much about myself, but I think I did a good job. Like I like how I wrote it, and I surprised myself sometimes with the dialogue that I wrote. So I'm working on it now. I plan on working on it for the next couple of days. Is so far I started yesterday and I finished the second script, so it seemed like it only takes me 2 days of hard work to finish the script. I plan on finishing the first storyline, which is going to be 6 issues, by sometime next week, and hopefully getting some other people to give me their opinions and stuff like that in my comic book. And I just plan on trying to write it and do something with it. Other than that, on the artist side, there's this guy that I used to know back in high school, and my friend Corell was trying to get in contact with him because he used to draw. He used to draw manga and different pictures like that, and he was very, very good at what he was, his art and stuff like that. I always enjoyed reading his comics and seeing his artwork because he drew so beautifully. And I talked to him recently, not really recently, but a while ago. He goes to the Art Institute of Atlanta, which is connected directly to the DeVry Institute that I go to. So I know he's still progressing, in art, and I'm trying to get into talks with him, get him to read my script and see if I can get to work with him, because if I can get him to work on a comic book, then I would at least know that I'm getting somebody who's very talented at drawing, and that I would like to work with, because I knew him back in high school. We weren't friends. You know how it is in high school, you have acquaintances that are in your classes or whatever, but he's cool people, and I'll see what I can do about that. Other than that, I'm just gonna keep writing for the next couple of days as much as I can, and working on videos and doing whatever I can to just have fun, entertain people, entertain my damn self, because I'm fucking irritated with the shit that's going on. I mean, come on, man. I got hired at a job that I don't work at, so you can understand my frustration. So, this is all the stuff I plan on doing. Hopefully this video ain't too long, and I'm trying to keep everybody updated with what the fuck is going on, because I know I've been, silent for the past couple of months. So, hopefully everything will be clear in the next couple of days, and I'll be able to get back in my normal swing of things, and everything will be all gravy. And I just want to say my bad for everybody who's subscribed to me and like, yeah, you're not doing shit. What the fuck, man? I still been working on stuff. I'm been reading stuff, trying to get stuff going, and I just ain't really been motivated to do nothing recently. But that's all changing now. Now, so hopefully everything will be all good, and I'll be able to get stuff going. I didn't want to keep this video too long, but apparently I did. I'm sorry, but you know me by now. I'm a rambler, so that happens. Anyway, hopefully you guys are, enjoying life. I don't fucking know. And I'll see you guys later with more videos. Peace.